There is a dark presence in the forest tonight. This presence that is pursuing us is getting stronger, and it's getting everything on its path. It's getting closer. Darkness? What darkness? I'm talking about lag. This is the LowSpecGamer, where the spooky thing is how objects shape-shift when we get closer to them, and low resolutions do not scare us. And this game is the first of a series of special spooky episodes. October is upon us. So, for the next few weeks, I will be playing some suspense, horror, and zombie-related games and showing you how to run them. So, hold on to your flashlights and don't get spooked by the glitchy darkness, because we are going to make this game run. Okay, if the mysterious plot of this game does not make you at least a little bit uncomfortable, this warning may do so. Damn! This is the default configuration for Alan Wake uninstall. As you can see, the game immediately dropped us on the lowest preset with everything on off or low. One exception is the anti-aliasing, which only goes down to 2x. Keep that in mind, because it will be important in a minute. On 720p, this gets us a very uncomfortable 15 to 20 FPS. No wonder we got a warning. This game is not easy to tweak, but there's a couple of very simple things that we can do to increase performance. There are two simple things we can start with. First, as you have seen before, this game is logged at 2x for anti-aliasing. Now, this is because the game uses anti-aliasing for some of its graphic calculation. If you try turning it off from the control panel of an integrated Intel card, you get this rather ominous message and the game does not start at all. But on dedicated cards, including the old ones, you can turn it off from the control panel. This will get you an important gain in performance, but there are going to be some noticeable glitches.
Okay, what is going on with the grass here? This is creepier than the rest of the game. What is this? This is so odd. The darkness controls the taken, and apparently all the grass as well. The shadows seem to be glitching out really badly.
Another less glitchy thing you can do is to add a simple launch command to the game. To add launch commands on the Steam version of the game, you simply go into Properties for Alan Wake and set Launch Options. We're going to add the following command: No Blur. This disables all blur effects on the game, which are extensively used on many scenes. If you're using a non-Steam version of the game, what you need to do is to find the game executable, create a shortcut, open the shortcut's properties, and in the end of the target area, you can add launch commands. Move this shortcut to your desktop, and every time you run the game from this shortcut, it will load your launch parameters. This was enough to make the game go smoothly on the old dedicated card, but the integrated Intel HD is almost there, struggling at moments. It needs a little push. If you go into the game's menu, you can notice that the game has a minimum resolution of 1024 by 768, and no lower. And this resolution is still too high for my integrated GPU, and now we focus on how to force a lower resolution. There are two ways of doing this. My favorite is to simply go back to the launch options for the game, and in here you can add parameters to specify the width and height of the game resolution. I am aiming at 800 by 600, so I can type W800 and H600. The other way is to go to the configuration file located at your document folder, remedy resolution.xml. You can open this with Notepad, and as you can see, you can specify your resolution here and save the file.
You will think that in Alan Wake, your worst enemy will be the people taken by the darkness or trying to kill you, but no sir, your worst enemy are objects, and your biggest fear is death by blunt trauma. Ouch. Oh god. Okay, fuck it, I'm not going to stay to fight. I'm gonna gun it. Beware of the evil barrel. Okay, here's a little bit of a LowSpecGamer gaming tip. Alan Wake is divided in chapters, and your weapons are not carried on through chapters. Don't save your ammo, don't. Use the best weapon you have, use all your flares, they don't carry on to the next chapter. Okay, well, that was easy. Oh, come on. Oh, okay.
If you feel inclined to do so, you can also reduce the resolution to 640 by 480. This game is visually designed in such a way that you can very comfortably distinguish elements and play on really low resolutions.
Well, at least this game lets you know when something's coming, with this variety of scary sounds and shadows and stuff. It's got a pretty good ambience. Whoa! Okay, so is this what counts as a boss battle? I guess it is. Okay, so how do I kill this truck? I don't think that's a question you will hear very often. Oh, come on. Ooh, and it just vanishes. Okay, that was actually pretty cool.
That is all for this episode. Alan Wake has been an unexpected surprise. Its plot is right out of a good suspense novel, and I'm dying to know how it ends. And with these tips, you can find out with me. Before we go, it's time to announce the results of the last
LowSpecGamer giveaway.
This week, I asked you to tell me where you are from so I could start building a proper map of the community around the channel. And boy did you deliver! I have spent hours transcribing Steam comments, YouTube comments and tweets into this map, which you can check on the link down in the description. Now let me lower the music for a moment to get serious. Hundreds of people are participating on this giveaway. There are hundreds of pins on this map, on countries all over the world, and I was in awe when I saw the finished result. I started this channel a little over 5 months ago, and it's really mind-blowing where we are right now, and I'm barely getting started. I'm glad you're with me in this journey. Let's do some great stuff together, shall we? And the randomly selected winner of this highly emotional giveaway is Otrin from Valencia, Spain. Congratulations! Your prize is a copy of Dungeon Defenders 2 donated by Torley. Now for this week, as part of the theme, we are going to have a
LowSpecGamer creepy giveaway.
The prize this week is a copy of Lucius, donated by Steam user The Black Hack. To participate, I need you to answer a simple question over the LowSpecGamer Steam group. What non-horror game has scared you the most and why? Thank you for everything. See you on the next video.